You better get your mind right. 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 I know a couple of fire girls that like to dress shy. I got a bad habit, so I might kill a robber. Say, ooh, nah.
All right, so today we're going to speak about the mental health journey in the Black community. For those of you all who don't know, I was diagnosed as bipolar about 7 years ago when my youngest son was 3. My oldest son was 6 years old. And since then, I've kind of been the target in my family as the person who needs treatment. However, because I've already received treatment, I know that the real issue with my family is the fact that they need to be treated also. Because a lot of times we love saying, well, hey, the real genuine issue is this person just doesn't want to go get the help they need. And so what my family tends to do is fill out a physician's emergency certificate, which is basically saying that they feel I'm a threat to others and a threat to myself, which I know is not true because I've already been through the help process. However, any argument we have, that's what they go back to. So I want to address the fact that even the TV shows that we watch, Acrimony for one, everybody loves Acrimony because of the character that Taraji P. Henson plays and how she is so deathly set on revenge for a situation she got herself in. Another one is the reality TV shows target characters like Summer Bunny, target characters like the person that Erica Dixon is portraying, the bitter baby mama. These are clear cases of people who need to seek help. However, because people in the Black community look down on therapy just so ferociously, it really prevents people from actually seeking the help they need. Now, I've admitted each time that I am bipolar. Consequently, I'm sent to a hospital. And unlike popular opinion, the hospital is a pretty good place to go. They feed you 3 wonderful meals. You have therapy, group therapy, individual therapy sessions where you're asked targeted questions by the physician, then the coroner, then your own psychiatrist that allows you to be doctored on. So where my family thinks I'm going to be brainwashed back into believing that I should only do what they say, my situation with my therapist helps to validate the changes I've made. Some of the changes I've made is my weight. And if you know me, you know I tend to put on weight very quickly. However, one thing that my psychiatrist noticed was that even with the new changes in the medication, I'm not allowing myself to become just largely obese. I'm keeping my weight at a minimum and continuing to lose weight. Another thing that shows my psychiatrist that I'm willing to stay fixed and not break myself or brainwash myself by what my family thinks is my openness and the quickness in which I am willing to share information on why I'm back at the hospital. So with me fighting for clean water as a social activist, with me doing these videos about hip hop, I'm opening my door to my family on the reality of who I am. However, because they're so gung-ho on having that quiet mouse of a person who was largely obese, very seriously brainwashed into believing that I shouldn't have my own thoughts of opinion, I should have their thoughts of opinion, and that I should have that as my background, my foreground, my everything. I'm very quick at showing that I am willing to think for myself and take the consequences that came along with it. I think characters like Summer Bunny, people like Nicki Minaj, which really Nicki Minaj is a character in herself. They're lost in the sauce, okay? And what I mean by that, Gucci Mane coined that phrase, but that's a black people's phrase. Being lost in the sauce means that you're not really willing to accept the fact that you've put yourself in this situation, and thereby putting yourself in this situation, you've allowed the consequences that have come from that. A lot of people need to learn therapy helps you to get past that quicker. Okay, so where a psychiatrist is not there to tell you you're right or wrong, they're just there to help you process the information, and by processing it, they may give you some medication that helps. Now, if you would take a cold medication for symptoms dealing with a cold, if you would take the necessary precautions for cancer, and I mean cancer really causes a lot for people. They have to get certain parts of their body surgically removed. Other parts then have to heal, and they go back in and do chemotherapy on themselves while that's healing. I don't understand why a person wouldn't take a prescription drug for their mind. I mean, it doesn't do anything to you. It's not going to affect you like that. All you have to do is take the medication. If you have an adverse reaction, which means a reaction that you did not want to have, they'll quickly move you from that medication to one that will help you. Each time I go back, my medication is adjusted. And the reason why I don't like it is because the police come in and handcuff me, and they treat me like a criminal because the family is saying I'm having a mental breakdown, that I'm willing to hurt someone and I'm willing to hurt myself, and it's just not true. So, in the spirit of awakening us to the truth, I decided to share this with you guys. And I want you to know right now, it's nothing to be afraid of. You don't have anything to fear. And I just want to leave you with
this. Boy don't play, I got that deuce with that tray. So step to it if you want, I got some soldiers on the phone. Whatever you want, don't say I didn't want it. You think that I'm faking, on the phone, you got some bacon. It's hot where I'm at, the police be chasing, and the press trying to check on my dope. To the man with my neck, to the Cali, yo, I got a big body man, so you know I